We are in A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Part 1 of the workbook, Review 1 of Part 1 of the workbook. Lesson 54. These are the review ideas for today. 1. Lesson 16. I have no neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. They will either make a false world or lead me to the real one. But thoughts cannot be without effects. As the world I see arises from my thinking errors, so will the real world rise before my eyes as I let my errors be corrected. My thoughts cannot be neither true nor false. They must be one or the other. What I see shows me which they are. I have no neutral thoughts. 2. Lesson 17. I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. It is impossible to see nothing because it is impossible not to think. If I did not think, I would not exist because being is thought. Let me look on the world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. I know that my state of mind can change. And so I also know the world I see can change as well. 3. Lesson 18. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. As my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. And the world my real thoughts show me will dawn on their sight as well. I'm going to go ahead and go up here to where 69 is noted. I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. It is impossible to see nothing because it is impossible not to think, unfortunately. If I did not think, I would not exist because being is thought. And we'll go down to 69. This is a reference to the famous Cogito of Descartes, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I think, therefore I am. Only here it is stated in the negative. If I did not think, I would not exist. Its point here is that since I must think, or I would not exist, I must also see something, since thinking results in seeing. Jesus also refers to the cogito approvingly in chapter 3 of the text, saying that it had a very positive effect on Descartes. And I apologize for mispronunciation. It brought about, Jesus says, a distinct shift in his own perception because he knew he was there. Now on to 4, lesson 19. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do touches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God. 5, which is lesson 20. I am determined to see. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts, I am determined to see. I would look upon the witnesses that show me the thinking of the world has changed. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear, laughter to replace weeping, and abundance to replace loss. I would look upon the real world and let it teach me that my will and the will of God are one. Okay, so I'm in Alan Watson and Robert Perry's commentary. Lesson 54, review of Lesson 16, I have no neutral thoughts. Lesson 17, I see no neutral things. Lesson 18, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. Lesson 19, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. Lesson 20, I am determined to see. For the practice instructions, please read the introduction, which is pinned to the top of my page or before the review lessons. Commentary. This review links these ideas together as a powerful motivator for changing my thoughts. My thoughts make the world either the false world or the real world. The world I see is a representation of my own state of mind. I can contribute to the making of a world of separation, or I can, by awakening my real thoughts, awaken to those thoughts in others. What I think and say and do teaches all the universe. By changing my own mind, I can change every mind along with mine. When I realize this, I am filled with a dynamic determination to look upon the real world, to open my mind to the thoughts I share with God, and in so doing to transform the universe. Archimedes is reputed to have said, "Give me a lever long enough and I will move the world." I have that lever. It is my mind. Mine is the power of God. One man whose mind is wholly transformed will transform all the world. Jesus was such a man, and the impact of his thought is still unfolding, the ripples still spreading in the pond of the mind. I can join with him and add the power of my mind to his. I do want to see love replace fear, laughter replace tears. I want to let this be done through me. In each situation which I find myself today, with each person I meet, may this be my aim. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent Him who sent me. By allowing my mind to be changed, I will bring healing to everyone I meet today. Thank you for joining with me. I love you. Have a beautiful day.